The following is an independently produced program. The opinions expressed by the commentator and his guests for the duration of the program are solely his own and not that of the station, its managers, or owners.
More power at your service.
More power at your service.
Programa nga magadulong sa inyo sang pinakaulihi kag importante nga mga impormasyon may kaangtanan sa operasyon sang inyo distribution utility sa Iloilo, ang More Electric and Power Corporation. More power at your service.
More power at your service. Programa nga magahatag sang kaatagan sa mga ginoobra sang More Power agod mapanami pagid ang serbisyo sa inyo. Mahibaluan ang pinakaulihi nga tikang padulong sa modernisasyon kag advisory sa power interruptions.
Kampanya kontra sa mga pagpangawat sa kuryente, electrical safety tips, corporate social responsibility projects,
Kag mapamatian man ang tingog sang mga konsumidor.
More power at your service.
More power at your service. Good day! Welcome naman diri sa ating program, More Power at Your Service. Ang programa sa More Electric and Power Corporation para sa aton sining mga konsumidor. Ang aton gid nga pag-welcome sa inyo sa isa ka manayanaya nga adlaw kag pag-welcome naton sa aton sining mga listeners nga nagapamati sa aton subong. Pinagi sa inyo sining mga radio transistor ka naga-monitor sa aton via Facebook Live. Diri sa More Power Iloilo kag sa nga mga naga-monitor man sa Facebook Live sang sining nga waragwagan. Sang nagligad nga semana, no? Nagpatigayon na ang More Power sang paghatag or turnover sang mga bill deposit refund, no? Sang aton sining nga mga customer nga kung baga man namin ang ilang record for the past 36 months kag ay ini nga mga customer ang nagbayad sa ilang bill deposit sa More Power. So nagpatigayon kita sa turnover of bill deposit refund ceremony diri mismo sa opisina sang More Power. Kag kung papaano ini, papaano mag-apply, papaano nga maging eligible kita or maging eligible ka mo, na-discuss na siya nato, no, sa nagligad naton nga last 2 episodes sa siniman nga pagpangalagad naton diri sa More Power at Your Service. But kung sa mga wala bala naka-catch up sa aton sining episode last time, sa mga customer naton nga nagapamati, no, parang maging eligible ka mo sa sining bill deposit refund, may ara ka mo kinahanglan nga may mga criteria kita, no, daw pang Miss Universe, no, mga criteria for judging. Anyway, para maging qualified ka mo or maging eligible ka mo para sa bill deposit refund program, kinahanglan of course number 1, registered customer ka mo, no, kag may ara ka mo nga valid service contract sa More Power. Kag ang customer dapat nga registered, no, dapat nakabayad ka mo or nagabayad ka mo sa inyo nga bill on or before sa due date for the 3 consecutive years or 36 months. And kung paano ni mag-claim, pwede makaklaim ang registered customer mismo, pwede ang imo nga heirs, pwede ang imo nga successor, pwede ang authorized representative. Kag syempre ang bill deposit nga iga-refund sa imo, nakadepende ni siya kung pila man ang bill deposit kag imbayad mo sa More Power plus ang interest, no? So ang refund ginabalik na sa inyo through check or pwede man i-credit sa inyo nga future billings. So para mag-claim, kadto lang ka mo sa opisina sa More Power, present ka mo sang inyo isa ka valid ID, pwede driver's license, passport, or PRC license. Kung hindi ka mo makakadto sa opisina, pwede ka mo magpadala sa inyong authorized representative provided nga magdala man siya sa iya nga valid ID kag special power of attorney. Sa iban pagay kung halimbawa napatay na, no, pwede ka mo nga magpamangkot, mag-usisa sa ato sini nga opisina dito sa more power kay may mga specific lang gid nga requirements nga gina-require. But kadto kita subong i-recap naton ang programa nga natabo sang nagdigas nga semana during sang turnover sang bill deposit refund sa aton sini nga mga konsumidor, no, nga nakabayad sa ilang bill deposit, sa ilang bill on time, wala sila nakaagi past due, wala sila nakaagi utdan sang kuryente. Silingon manami ang ila sininga record. So congratulations ged, no, sa aton sininga tatlo ka mga customer nga naka-avail sa ila sininga bill deposit refund, sa kay Baby Jean Agustin, kay Emmanuel Improgo, kag kay Kapitan Romeo Hagarin Jr. sang Barangay Sambag sa Distrito Sangharo. Yari ang mensahe sa ating sininga Presidente kay Chief Executive Officer Mr. Roel Castro.
Well, actually, the presence of an ARC commissioner here really speaks the importance of this activity. No? Although, at some point I was thinking of doing this, in a more elaborate place, but I thought, well, it would just be here in the office because, this what do you call this? This is not an activity, but this, what we're doing actually is something just out of the ordinary. It should be out of the ordinary. No? Well, it's in the Magna Carta, we know that, and I'd like to thank Maricel, for reminding us, Actually, does it mean if they contribute to the church, they can get it back? No, because she said religiously. So, kung sa church kasi religious yun, di ba? No, but Magna Carta says kasi, if after 36 months, continuous and religious payment, and walang arrears, the customer actually can get it back. So, we thought, when hearing more power, that this is very consistent with our customer-focused activities, customer-focused programs, and everything we do is really focused on customers. In fact, I was asking some DUs, why is it that you're not returning? And they said, well, the customers are not asking for it. So, again, I think that is where I can draw the line between a DU that is customer-focused, because even if the customer don't ask for it, we go out of our way to inform the customers that this is due you, and if you'd like it, we will return it. Because on the other hand, I was also having a text conversation with someone, an official in the energy family. I actually told the person that since we don't have any intention to use the money, we don't have any intention to keep the money, we don't have any intention of using it for our operations, why keep it when it is already due for return or refund to customers? So, going back to the to what I said earlier, I wanted to make it very ordinary. That's why it is here in the office. Because this is something that should be out of the ordinary of what we are doing. What makes this occasion, I think, very special is because after 3 years, we started operations 3 years back. And if I'm not mistaken, there were supposed to be over 3 clients customers who actually applied, no? 3 years ago, but apparently some of them failed to religiously and continuously pay. No? That's why medyo nalaglag sila from the list for today. No, but still anyway it goes back to zero. No? So continue na naman yung 36 months nila. Now, if for the rest of the year, if the customers that we've identified will not fail, we will actually be returning, I think, over 5 million pesos of bill deposit refund, no, to customers. No, and this is really going to be, I would say, ordinary for us, no, because we'd like it back to the customers, no, because after all, no, this is really hard-earned money of the customers. No? And, well, that's one side. The other side, of course, no? I mean, we're following the law. No? And the law says out of the Magna Carta is that we have to return it. No? So, well, what makes this day also very special is because, well, the 3 returnees, no, actually belong to the first batch, really. No? I mean, kayo po ang nauna, when we took over, well, there were about 62,000 customers to start with, and I would call them the inherited accounts. I mean, immediately when we came in, there were 62,000, and I would call them inherited accounts. But this set, no, of customers who applied with us 3 years ago, that's when we started counting the 36 months, no, really makes it for us very special today because they are the first batch of customers, no, that we are very happy, no, to refund their bill deposit. And well, in fact, what I'd like to highlight, no, is not really more on the refund but on the religiosity, no, and continuous payment ng ating consumers, no, of paying their accounts. No? And this is what we'd like to encourage, no, our customers. Well, of course, I mean, if hindi naman nahihirapan, no, I mean, to religiously pay your bills, and you know naman, more power kung medyo nahihirapan kayo, I mean, we are very easy to talk to, no, and we would understand what your circumstance would be, no, that we would give, you know, some consideration. So, again, this really goes back to what I call the DNA of more power. No? And our DNA really lies on the consumers. No? Well, I guess, well, this time, after 3 years, if not because of our customer programs, no, really out-of-the-box customer programs, well, I wouldn't know if we would reach and well, you know, after 3 years of where we are right now. So again, to our 3 returnees, no? Thank you so much po, and I encourage you to continue religiously, no? Continue paying for the next 3 years, no? And siguro by then may pakulo siguro ang corporate affairs po natin. No? But this one will happen actually already every month starting this month and continuous na yan. And again, as I've said, for this year, if based on those accounts that open, no, and if there won't be any other default or arrears, that's about 5 million, over 5 million pesos of refund that we will be returning this year.
Kag mapalad man kitang nangin kaupod sa sininga programa, mismo ang ERC Commissioner, si Commissioner Alexis Lumbatan, no, ang nangin dinapit nga bisita naton during sang turnover ceremony. So yari man ang iya sininga mensahe sa mga customer naton kag sa mga customer nga nakabaton sa bill deposit refund.
You know, bihirang-bihira po for any distribution utility to return the bill at the instance of the DU. Kasi, alam mo, may mga, ayoko magkwento. Marami ako alam na kwento. But you know, when people have money in their hands, whether it's theirs or not, they can think a lot of ways to, utilize the money. And ang laki ng issue na yan. But I am so happy that I'm here today, taking part in this great milestone that mismo si Dio tumatawag sa mga consumer to return the bill deposit. For 5 years, I have been with the Commission and I am the Oversight Commissioner for Consumer Affairs. That's why this milestone is very, very, very close to me. Aside from this particular milestone that more is returning these bill deposits to the consumers, alam niyo po, sikat na sikat ang more power. Lalo na nung panahon na ang tataas ng rate ng kuryente. Dahil si more power at the time when everyone had the highest rates, yours had the lowest rate all throughout the country. So, the ERC, the commissioners went around the Philippines trying to come up with solutions on how to, bring down the rates. And always it comes the phrase, the company of more power always comes up. But si more power ang bababa, sa amin ang taas pa din. Ang hirap na makausapin ng mga ganito, ganyan. But really, the consumer concerns and consumer affairs should be at all the hearts of the distribution utility. And today I am happy that more power has breathed life into Article 7 of the Magna Carta to return the bill deposits. If you know, there are two instances wherein the DU returns the bill deposit to the consumer. Number one is termination of contract or termination of service. And secondly, if you have religiously paid your bill on or before your due date. Yeah. So when you do that for 3 consecutive years, you are now entitled to a refund of your bill deposit. So please, wag po kayong magsawa na imbitahin kayo. At we hope that sometime soon we will be able to witness, kahit po sino sa ERC, kahit hindi po ako, the return of these bill deposits. And I am so happy na, can I ask po yung mga tatlong beneficiaries, not beneficiaries, but returnees, yung naging recipient po ng bill deposit return. Can I ask you to please rise? Si Cap, si Ma'am. Sasabihin ko pa naman, alam niyo po, that's exactly leading by example. Pakisabi na lang po kay Cap na sana po maging inspirasyon siya sa bawat konsumante. Si Sir naman is a good model of all husbands. Dahil pagtanggap po nila ng cheque, endorse kagad kay Mrs. Si Ma'am naman, kanina nag-iisip ako ng tagline para sa kanya kung saan siya magiging model. Pero model talaga siya dahil sa ganda ng plus on ni Ma'am. Congratulations po sa inyo. And of course, the husband, maswerte po kayo dahil magaling na homemaker at magaling magpatakbo ng bahay si Ma'am. Nauuna lagi on time ang pagbayad ng mga utilities tulad ng kuryente. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Kayo po ang naging inspirasyon namin, hindi lang po sa MOR pati ang ERC. Inspirasyon ko na magiging sana para ma-enforce na mabuti ang Magna Carta for residential electric consumers. So anyway, thank you again, and we hope to see you in many more events of the same nature. And trust that the Energy Regulatory Commission will always be here for you, supporting you in whatever form it may be. Basta regulatory po, makakaasa po kayo ng suporta mula sa Energy Regulatory Commission. Maayong hapon. Thank you.
Nabatian ang mensahe ni ERC Commissioner Alexis Alumbatan. This time, ato naman nga pamatian, no, ang mensahe sang duha naton ka mga customers, no, nga nangin eligible sa sining bill deposit refund, sanday Mr. Improgo kag Baby Jane Agustin. Ma'am, aware ikaw sang una pag-apply mo bala sa MOR nga kung okay imo record, i-refund sa inyo ang bill deposit niyo nga ginbayad?
Aware gid man ko nga on time gid ko magbayad.
Okay, so ginabantayan mo gid mo nga okay. So sang paano mo nabalaan nga qualified ikaw nga magbaton sang refund?
Actually, ma'am, doon nalipat ako na naging contact lang po ma'am ni Ma'am Joya. Naman lang ako na qualify ko. Ugali no do.
So may nanawag sa mo from More Power. Okay. So anong plan mo sa bill deposit refund nga ibalik sa inyo?
At timing gid man pa yung sa kusina naman nagkalatak to agsit baka gidabon sin guro tatlo
Pila mo nga bill deposit?
to 5 ma'am.
2,500. So, anong feeling mo subong nga ti syempre after 36 months, nagbayad ka mo sa bill deposit, tapos since nga namin yung record, balik sa inyo yung bill deposit.
Mo dako gid nga pasalamat sa mo kay mga programa sila nga sinimam na nga i-refund ang bill deposit pag siguro ning thankful man ko kay syempre ning qualified ako nga for a refund no dako gid siya nga bulig ma'am dako nga salamat.
Okay.
More power.
Aware man kamo sa pag-apply nyo sa una sa More Power nga may nga ibalik sa inyo ang bill deposit refund?
No, it was not very explained to us
Okay.
because I only accept the contract agreement after payment of the bill deposit.
Okay. Pero sa una, sa previous distribution utility, di ba may araman kamo nga, may kuryente kamo sa una, may metrogi kamo.
Pico.
Oo, so nag-refund, nagbayad mo kamo sa bill deposit sa una.
So, may bill deposit man kami pero not in my name.
Okay. So, paano kamo nag-process sang sang refund diri sa More Power?
The personnel of More called
Nanawag sa inyo.
nagtawag and informing us nga there is a bill deposit refund.
Mhm.
So if I am not mistaken, it was Joya from Del Rio.
Okay.
So nagkadto ako to kag nag-fill up sang application
So,
form.
nag-apply ka
Oo.
mo? Okay.
Pero gin ano yako, gin screen yako tanan nga mga kuan sini ako mangkot yaman ko to nga te sir. Tingko te amo gali na ang inyo may bill deposit refund niya. Oo, te isa ka sa mga laki na nga napilian sa mo. Tingko te very thankful indeed nga nadala ako sa mo sina kay te wala ko ni gina-expect nga mo sini.
Pila inyo bill deposit?
Mga mo sa pinakataas na mo daw like labot 300.
Yung bill deposit nyo, ang bill
2,500.
Okay, so ang 2,500 yung i-refund sini sa inyo, anhon yun ni siya?
Pati Jollibee eh.
Wow! Mamahaw, di ka.
Oo.
Pero after isang event na may pamahaw man, so hindi, taguon nyo na lang
Tiyo,
i-inaw
oo.
Jollibee.
Tiyo, grocery, mga pinanlalo for personal purposes eh. Siyempre wala naman kami. Kuha na lang kami mo ng pension, sino, dako na ni nga bagay nga ma-receive ka sa mo sino, bisan 2,500 lang na ya. I'm very thankful. Indeed nga makakuan kami, one of the luckiest amo na nga naka-receive sa nga mo na.
Sa mga customer nato, no, may iban nga customer nga existing customer no sa nga previous distribution utility kag syempre nanging customer naman ni More Power. May mga bill deposit sila no nga gindeposito sa previous distribution utility. Ang isa or duha sa mga dinapit natin nga bisita is from the consumer group no. And may ara sila nga follow up nila ang ining nga concern sa ERC kay I believe may ara nga mga naka-pending no nga mga requests, pending complaints no through ERC sa mga bill deposit refund nga wala na balik sa mga customer. Yari ang magkasunod nga mensahe sang nanday attorney Eldred Antiquera kag Miss Jane Havellana from the consumer group.
Happened before. That's why while we have good news, it pains me to think that until now, our bill deposit has not yet been returned by the previous DU. We are blessed that we have here the commissioner of the ERC. Hopefully, the commissioner could help us because there is still a pending petition that we filed at the ERC for the return of our bill deposits. We are the old customers of that previous DU. We have been filed and we filed several petitions in the ERC, but until now, there is no action from the Commission. That's why I will take this as an opportunity for our good Commissioner to discuss the matter with our good Commissioner so that probably he can help us return our bill deposit so that we will also share the same happiness with the 3 returnees that we have here. And we can all say, more power. Thank you.
Panay, and we already have a complete documents. It's around 60 million. That's just around 20, 30, 40 consumers from Iloilo City. And we're also going to ask for the refund of overpayment. Kasi there are 2. So, yun yung ano po namin. The question is, if you can help us to, at least consumers have a parang pag Miss Universe na silver lining on the case regarding the refund of overpayment. So I think the case right now is with Supreme Court. I'm not sure kung nasa na siya, but I think consumers of Iloilo City deserves to get those money. Imagine that's 97 years. Yes, accumulated deposit. So, at the same time, congratulations to all consumers from nag-start yung More Power, buti pa sila may refund na. But for those consumers since sa previous na, I just hope that we can also get yung dapat para sa consumers. I'm not sure kung meron yun, but I think DRC meron yun, may clause doon na parang they need to compute the interest and at the same time yung mga penalties and stuff. So it's around more than 1 billion. I think more than 1 billion. So yung decision, you can help us, sir, Sir Alexis. Para at least more power and happy ang mga Ilonggos. Thank you very much.
Alright, so again, sa mga tagpalamati naton, kung kamo wala pa nakalabos sa ika-36 month, but namin yung record, i-continue nyo lang na bayad para nga maka-avail kamo sa bill deposit refund. Actually, you have option, no? Pwede man nga hindi nyo pagkwaon ang inyong bill deposit refund kay kung ari diri sa amon, nag-incur na siya sa interest, no? Pero you also have an option nga kwaon ni kay inyo man na siyang obligasyon. Sa mga qualified, may adan ang kami gapanawag kami sa inyo through our customer service. Kag sa bill ninyo may ada man na siya nga daw parang notice, no, na qualified ikaw for the bill deposit refund. So kung naka-receive ikaw sina, kadto lang kamo sa opisina para mag-process ng bill deposit refund. Ang inyo lang gid nga dalon is your valid ID para sa mga registered customer. Kag sa mga hindi registered customer, authorized representative ikaw, so dala ka man sa ID mo, ID sang registered customer, kag ang special power of attorney. Okay. So, by the way, status ng mga tagpalamati, starting July 1, next month, ang aton sining nga cashier, hindi na kita, no, o kumbaga ang aton nga paghatag sang cashiering services dira sa may Hotel del Rio kung weekend, kung Sabado, temporaryo o i-permanently close na nato, no, but still open kita from Monday to Friday to assist your payment needs. Pero even weekend, ang aton nga mga third-party collecting agents ang open sa gihapon para mag-offer sang hassle-free and swift way to settle your payments. So, kung weekend, pwede gid ka mo makapadulong direkta sa aton nga mga third-party collecting agents kag pwede man ka mo maka-transact online. Actually, gina-encourage ginaton ka mo nga magbayad ka mo online kay para wala na bala sang face-to-face transaction. Kiti although nga tinagtahaw na wala na kita sang nabuo na ang insidente, no, sang COVID cases diri sa Iloilo City, but we still want, no, ang inyo man of course nga safety nga malikawan naton ang ining magbalik kita sa mga nagliligad, no, ining pandemya. So, gina-encourage kinamon kamo nga pwede kamo makabayad online or through our third-party collecting agents. Pero, klaruhan lang naton nga open man gyapon ang aton nga cashier from Monday to Friday para nga mag-button sa inyo nga payments. Alright? So, I think why nakita sa shampoo, but before sina, may ara kita nga scheduled power interruption this weekend. Ang apektado sa sining power interruption sa Sabado ni kag Domingo ha, June 10, 2023, Sabado, 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. Portion sang Lapas, Feeder 2, bilog nga Barangay Lanit, portion sang Barangay Tabuk, Suba. So, amo lang ning duha ka barangay ang affected kay agin isolate lang nato ng area. May ara kita dito nga rehab works. Kag sa Domingo, siyam ka oras, 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. Portion sang City Proper Feeder 3, kag portion sang City Proper Feeder 2, and portion sang Lapas Feeder 1. Sa mga specific nga areas, pwede ka mo maka-check sa ato nga Facebook page, ang More Power Iloilo. Thank you so much sa mga nag-upon sa sining episode, sa ato sining pagpangalagad. And on behalf sa management and staff sa More Power, ini naman si Joy Fandilaga at your service. Good day!
Kag inyo nabatian ang More Power at your service.
More power at your service.
Tubtob sa masunod nga simana, mag-ululupod liwat kita, bangod.
You deserve more.
The preceding was an independently produced program. The opinions expressed by the commentator and his guests for the duration of the program are solely his own and not that of the station.